rather quiet in the Mumble today. Yes, I am, Anthony. Yes, I am. I'm just killing time until I have class in about a half an hour. Business and ethics. It's an OLS course that I gotta take.
That's an easy class.
I seriously doubt that. It's a master level 500 plus level course.
I took it.
Oh, okay.
There's actually a second level depending your major.
Yeah.
Because
No, it's
believe it or not, guys, business ethics actually teaches you how to properly run a business and handle your employees. The point that people fail to realize is that the people in charge of corporations nowadays don't always follow those ethics. It's actually really easy to have a good business.
funnily enough, it is taught by the professor I had for another OLS course by the name of Creativity in the Workplace, and he has an imaginary friend. And no, I am not making this up.
That professor's mess with you.
No, when we had that course, he said his imaginary friend sat in the front, right next to where I sat, so no one was allowed to sit in the front two seats because his imaginary friend was there, and he encourages all adults to have imaginary friends to encourage creativity in the workplace.
Professors fuck with you, whether they mean it or don't.
That's why I remember him. Because I pointed that out the first time we had class this semester. I'm like, you're the professor that had an imaginary friend. He's like, yeah, I do. And of course, we're already covering an assignment that's due next week, apparently, because I misunderstood. I thought it was going to be due today, but whatever. But it's an ethics assignment about a case that's actually going on here in Hammond, Indiana. Apparently, back in July of the Lake County Solid Waste Management District, the Waste District Director spent $751 of taxpayer monies on as he said, a briefcase for a female employee because she just completed her master's program. Turns out it was actually about a designer handbag with matching sapphire shit or whatever. And then he wrote a check back to the people and just said, mind your own fucking business. And we have to analyze this and see if this is really ethical or not.
Which part?
The overall story, which is he spent taxpayer money to basically buy a gift for a female employee. We don't know if they're fuck buddies or not because it doesn't say in the article.
Okay, so they're questioning the fact that he got her the bag. That's what's their question.
Actually, he lied about it. He said he bought them a suitcase. People researched it in the local norm, like in August. I'll just read what it says. In August, local newspaper requested and it contained a copy of the itemized receipt from the credit card assigned to the Waste District Director. According to the receipt, the director had actually purchased a sapphire blue designer handbag and 3 matching purse accessories totaling $750, not a briefcase as he previously had stated. On the same day, the newspaper requested the itemized store receipt from the district credit card purchase. The director wrote a check reimbursing the Waste Management District. After writing the check, he said it was no longer anyone's business what he purchased, and I'm quoting, "I have written a check to the district to pay for this item." The director said he was just trying to recognize the achievements of a hard worker when he purchased the luxury purse and related items on the district credit card. He said what had ensued is an unfair witch hunt.
No, this guy seemed to have forgotten that taxpayer money comes out of that district credit card.
Yep, that's the major issue that everyone's complaining about because he used taxpayer money. And then when he wrote the check to reimburse them and said, mind your own fucking business, now everyone's pissed at him.
Well, see, now here's the problem, though. There's the thing, I guess my points are different from the ethical point that the professor's going to ask you to make, which yes, it is easy, but he's going to look for you actually using class material to help prove your point.
Yeah, he's going to be covering the IRAC today, so.
Oh yeah. See, the problem with your leader there is that the expenses are subject to public record that are taxpayer money. So yes, you've reimbursed it. Good for you. You've now, it now officially is coming out of your pocket. Problem is, you still did what you did. They don't like that.
Most likely not. It's Northwest Indiana.
If you spend your own money on it, then there's no problem.
Yeah, no one will give a shit. He's spending someone else's money. That's the problem. But then again, it's bureaucracy here in Northwest Indiana, and, well, we've lost faith in our governments. Well, take a look at Gary's current condition, as you can see.
It's just some guy who got who did one of two things. He either got caught or he just was stupid and doesn't want to admit it and thinks he's impervious. Like the internet.
Yeah, I'm pretty much not trying to hide it behind anything when I post stuff on the internet. Hell, when you look at my videos, my actual name's in the opening credits. But since he's an elected individual, he thinks he can be untouchable. And I just spent only $751 on a bag. No one needs to know that. Oh, I paid it back. I paid it back. Stop looking at me. Stop pointing fingers.
See, the problem is, though, these people who are head of public offices forget that the word public is in their title's name.
Yeah, it's a big fucking clue in there.